Yeah, I usually don't know how to start these, but yeah, get ready with me, I guess. This is my Hello Kitty band. I think I wore it upside down, so I'm just putting it back. The reason I'm re-recording the audio is because it was so bad. I recorded on my phone, and I don't know what happened to my phone's microphone, but it was glitching out, so I had to re-record that. Spin some coffee right there. I don't know why I'm doing that with my lips. Anyways, so I think I was looking for a makeup inspiration on my iPad. I was like, what can we go based off of? Like, are we going for something simple, something sweet? I decided something a little bit heavier than I usually do. So yeah, why are you looking at? Oh, oh, oh! I guess I was so happy that day. I don't remember what I was doing, but first you start off with moisturizing, obviously your skin, because you don't want no dry ass makeup flaking off your skin. Oh my god, I think I was listening to music. I think that's why I was so hype. Oh, what am I singing about? This reminds me of my musical days. You know what I mean? On TikTok days back in middle school. That's the Wet and Wild foundation. That's what I'm starting off at. What like to do is I like to mix all my foundation. That's a Dollar Tree foundation I liked. It's actually pretty good for $1.25. It's not that bad. Yeah, I like mixing all my foundation again on my skin before I put it on my face. That way I know what I'm working with. That it's a Sephora concealer. The problem with me is that like I don't know what my skin tone is half the time because sometimes I tan, sometimes I don't. So I like mix and matching things. But yeah, I think I got a message there. But yeah, that's my Hello Kitty mirror, you guys. Oh, it's my Hello Kitty mirror, and yeah, I'm just patting in. First, going off under my eye, just patting in the foundation. Yes, I do start off with the foundation, with a lighter foundation, then I go in, which I guess technically could be called a concealer. I mean, it is concealing. That's the whole point. But I'm using a foundation. But yeah, whatever. I don't know. I just wing half my wake up. I don't really think about it, but I have to be better at it though, because I do want my makeup lasting longer than it already does. But yeah, so I go with light to dark, then dark to light, because it's hard to reverse. It's just like if you think about it, makeup is just like painting. You gotta go light to dark, then dark to light. But yeah, I clipped back my hair because it was getting my way, and I was kind of getting bothered by it. That's the Wet and Wild setting powder. I'm gonna go and bake it into my skin. Oh my god, I talked so much during my makeup. I don't know what I was even saying, but yeah. And I feel like this makeup is, I don't know. When I use the setting powder, it was very like cakey, I think, and it's not as fine as other makeup setting powders that I've heard of. But I mean, it's Wet and Wild. No one buys it for the actual quality of the product. They buy it for the cheapness of it. So yeah. But anyways, if I'm done yapping, oh my god, what was I even talking about? Hello? Okay, there we go. I finally baked the powder into my skin, slowly but surely. I think I was singing too. I was listening to this Brazilian playlist. I can link it wherever I can link it because it's gonna be posted in different, you know, socials. But yeah, I can link it wherever you guys want. But yeah, I was just baking it into my skin, and then what am I talking about? This is the problem with me half the time is that like I record something, I don't post it because I forget. Oh, this is also a primer, which I should, was that a primer? No, was it? I'm lying. No, that's moisturizer. There you go. I was like, that's not a primer. Why would I forget to prime my skin? Anyways, but yeah, I added a moisturizer, and I think I'm gonna add foundation as well to really mix it in, so I have a lighter base to work with. I like heavy bases, guys. Don't get me wrong. I think I said this makeup was gonna be heavy, which it is heavy for me because I even try not to use foundation in general. But that's not me being like, I don't use foundation, blah blah blah. Like I genuinely, I sweat it off. That's why I go for such a light base, because like I hate sweating off my makeup and it looks cakey and weird. And sometimes, especially with the setting powder that I was using, it was like flaking off, like peeling off on my nose, and I was like freaking out. But yeah, I know it looks like it's a lighter tone. It's because I have a bunch of ring lights on around me, and I don't know what I was talking about here, but I look so serious. But ring lights around me, and yeah. Anyways, girl, can we bake that in, please? What am I yapping about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But either way, I think I was getting ready to go to the mall that day. and I was super excited because I haven't been out in like a hot minute. So I was like, oh my god, yay, finally outdoors, grass and whatnot. Okay, okay. Are we done? Are we done talking? Thank you, thank you. Oh, she fell. She fell on my neck. Awesome. I just like wiped that away because no one needs to know that. Anyways, mm-mm-mm. We're gonna turn. What was I doing? I don't even remember. This is the hard part of recording stuff is that like I was so adamant about posting this is because like I kept recording things and I never ended up posting things. So I'm like, you know what? Even if I'm like messing up, even if it's not the best quality of production, um, I'm gonna post it. Like that's why this audio recording probably sounds all gibberish and whatnot. As long as I want to put at least one piece of content out there, I don't want to. Oh yeah, this is a beautiful palette I got by the way. I think it's for Vision. I got it only for $6. I think it was at Burlington. Burlington has really good stuff for makeup than you'd expect. Oh yeah, it says it causes cancer. It might cause cancer, and I was like, that's what you get for being broke, I guess. Like that's what I get for being broke, I guess. Yeah, I was like kind of like took back about that, but whatever. I mean, what doesn't cause cancer these days, right? I think I was trying to decide on. I think I went for darker eyeshadow because like whenever I go for like the brown look, because like whenever I look at Pinterest, it's always like usually like Asian makeup is what I look at, like East Asian, and then like I try to pat it in, and I'm like that brown is not gonna push up on my skin, so I go for like a very 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 darker brown to like really make my eyes pop. If that makes sense. Anyways, there me patting and patting is one thing I learned is that when it comes to makeup, it's just you gotta really pat it in. You can't like smudge it. You can't like drag it across. That's what I try to do. But yeah, I was checking myself, making sure everything's okay. Those are my earrings. I need to get a third piercing. Oh yeah, this is for my brows. What I do is like this is Dippity Doo. If you guys know that old gel brand, they come out with they're at Dollar Tree actually. So I take that. I take the gel. I take my eyebrow pencil if I can find it. There you are. Oh, that's my I'm doing mascara first. Then why did I do that? Anyways, go ahead and with the mascara. Trying to get every single cluster as much as possible. I want to do my eyelashes then, but I realized I was running late, so low key I was like, you know what, I'm not doing anything. Also, when I like rise my eyebrows, I get wrinkles on my forehead. I don't know why. It's just something that happens. Here, look at me going yap 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 again. I wish I had this audio. Like the audio is so bad. I wish it came out clearly, but it didn't. Anyways, that's me. I feel like I'm like 13 years old trying to recreate like my old YouTube phase, but it's okay because I'm trying to make this happen instead of just it being dreams. But yeah, I'm like laminating my brows, as they say. It's not actual lamination; it's just like hair gel, and then I just brush up the brows and then I sleek it down. That's all I do. That's all I do. That's nothing else. I don't put that much foundation on my forehead because you know creases. That's why I was easy to wipe it off. So this is my blush. I think this is also Dollar Tree. Some Dollar Tree makeup is actually not that bad. I put my blush in a very very high place because I don't know. That's where you're supposed to put it, right? It goes blush, bronzer, and then yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. So that way your face is more defined or whatever. Um, but yeah, I was having a hard time actually blending this blush in because I was like, she's so thick and she doesn't blend in. So I was like, no, there. What am I doing? What am I looking for? I forget what I'm doing next. This is another problem with recording again. It's just like I forget. That's the Wet and Wild highlighter. Yeah, I don't know. I got that clearance, I guess. I'm just doing the back in the day. I think 2020 we used to do that where you just put a highlighter like on top of your face and your nose and just call it a day. Rub that in. Oh yeah, I was just saying how it lifts up the face when you put highlighter over there. So it goes highlighter, blush, bronzer. There you go. I don't think I have a bronzer. I don't know if I put bronzer on. Sometimes what I do is that like I use my eyeshadow palette as a bronzer. There you go. That's what I'm doing. Just use a darker shade and just call it a day because that's all we have around here. You know, that's all we have around here, and that's what we gotta do. Look at me blending up, blending up, blending up. Yes, I'm getting all under the neck. I'm not a makeup pro, guys. I'm letting you guys know, and I'll take any tips that I get. Oh my god, what am I what could I possibly be searching for? Oh, there you go. This is my eyeliner again for Sephora. Sephora has actually really good products. It's not that bad. I'm doing my Bindi first, I think. I think it's a brown tint too. I went from black to brown sometimes because brown really does give you that like I wouldn't say natural, but more. I mean, it's a less intense look than black eyeliner does, and it does help me a lot. So I think people are sleeping on brown eyeliner. I think more people should be getting on it. But yeah, that's me. That's me, you guys. I'm done. Yeah, so that's me. And we're taking a brush out again. Brush, 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 brush. Oh my god, my hair sometimes looks so good and sometimes it looks so bad. I don't know why it does that, but oh yeah, that's the Garnier, Garnier. Like it's a Moroccan oil thing, serum, hair serum thing. To lather that in my hair to just stop the frizziness of it. Oh, I think I am gonna do something different with my hair because I wanted it up. As long as I don't know. I was so confused with like what kind of hairstyle I want to do. So I tried twisting it, and then I was like, no, I don't like that. Then pigtails. Then I was like, you know what? I think I ended up with yeah, I just ended up putting my hair up in a claw clip, and then taking the two parts in the front, like two of my bangs, my long bangs, my front, and the rest. My hair, I don't know what was happening. It was like my camera was moving around. Anyways, I think I was searching for claw clips. There you go. Yeah, we just turned that around. We put that claw clip in there. And the rest, we take up our hair, take it, push it up, and there you go, guys. I think I was really searching for that claw clip. I think it ended up, yep, that's what I did because I couldn't find it. And then I went in and I really like brushed out my bangs. So that way, like, they land on my face. And then, oh my god, how long was I searching for the clock? There it is. There you go, finally. I got that at Dollar Tree, by the way. I take 4 o'clock clips, it was like $1.25. And Dollar Tree is gonna sleep on. Anyways, that's the final look. Thanks, guys.